Hey friends, it is Jessie with Winter Moon Gifts, and in today's video I'm going to spill the tea of my experiences with Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok Shop, and talk about joining Amazon Handmade. So let's get to it. If you've watched the video of my story, then you know my small business originally started with Etsy almost 4 years ago. If you haven't watched my story, it's right here somewhere. But anyway, I launched my Etsy shop in March of 2020, and I shut it down in December of 2022. And during this period of 2 years, 10 months, that whole time I had 30 sales. I had 8 sales from March to December of 2020, 21 sales throughout 2021, and 1 sale in 2022. Hardly sustainable income. And I honestly believe that the reason why I only made 1 sale in all of 2022 is because I stopped doing paid advertising. Although I had 21 sales in 2021, I also invested more than $100 in advertising. For example, here in November of 2021, I had $30.55 in sales. I spent $30.33 in advertising. So I lost $2. In, January 2021, $10 in advertising, 0 sales. That might be really good business for Etsy, but it just doesn't seem like really good business for me. The other thing in the beginning and the allure of Etsy was it's supposed to be handmade only, but as we all know now, that is not the case anymore. So many things that you find on Etsy are drop shipping, and their prices that honest handmade makers, they can't compete with the prices of the drop shipping. They also quite literally nickel and dime you with fees, between shipping fees, which I absolutely do not agree with. Etsy does not get a piece of the shipping pie, in my opinion. And then the every 3 months relisting fees, like 20 cents or whatever it is, on top of the percentage of the sale that they take. For all of those reasons, Etsy is a no-go for me. Facebook and Instagram. Oh my gosh. Fun little facts about Facebook and Instagram. With Facebook, you have to have a personal page to have a business page. And you have to have content on both. So you have to post on Facebook personal page and post on your business page to try to put yourself out into the algorithm and get your content pushed out there to the world. Not only that, but you have to do it every single day. With Facebook and Instagram, you also have to use the right hashtags. So you combine all of that together, that's difficult enough, but they're still not going to push you out there much unless, once again, you're paying them advertising. And for the content of this video, I actually did, I think it was a 4-day ad with a budget of only $25, and it infuriated me. Look at this. Okay. So you decide that you are going to pay Instagram, Facebook, because they're the same, and advertising. So you set how many days you want it to run and what your budget for that duration of time is going to be. So I did, like I said 4 days, $25. They charge you based on this information here. So they're saying that 27 people clicked on the link, that I got 4 messaging conversations, which I did, but let's start there. I do need to point out that This post that I paid advertising for was not for a specific product. It was for one of my YouTube videos. So I was not offering a product at all. Another thing too is by receiving a Facebook message, you have to respond or they were going to dock you in your response time. So even though I knew all 4 of these messages were crap, I still had to respond. But here's the first one. What do you offer and location? So I responded with, please check out our website. Here's this one, spam, saying that they've received multiple reports that my account is blah, 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 blah. That was a very obvious spam click. This one, is this still available? Like I said, I wasn't offering anything. So is what still available? My YouTube video? Yes, click the link. Directed them to my website again. And then another spam, trying to say copyright infringement, bullcrap, whatever. So those were the 4 messages that I received that Facebook charged me for. So here we are again, post engagements to my YouTube video right here. Post engagements, the total number of actions that people take involving your ads. They say 30. Here it is. I don't even understand why the YouTube is no longer linked, but it got 4 likes, 4 comments, 2 shares. Is that not what post engagement is? Because that would be 10, not 30. Then link clicks, 27 of those. So this is the number of clicks on links within the ad that led to advertiser specified destinations. So 27 clicks to my YouTube. Here's that video with 24 views. So my hot take on Instagram, Facebook advertising, waste of money. Absolute waste of money for a small business owner. I'm gonna continue being on Instagram and Facebook and making posts and trying to use the right hashtags, but I'm definitely not gonna try to stress myself out with doing it every single day. I'm using it as a means to hopefully get my content to some people, but definitely not going to depend on them for sustainable income. TikTok shop, where do I even begin? I could honestly probably make just a whole entire video just about my experience with TikTok shop. Let me know in the comments if you want that video. I will make it. I will try to summarize this to keep this video somewhat short though. It was a disaster. They basically argued with me about whether or not I was a legit business, even though to even open the shop, I had to provide them with documentation proving I was. And then I finally, I think like a month and a half later, was able to actually get my shop open, started adding products. They were rejecting my products because I was being too descriptive in the description of what my product was. They wanted it short and sweet. Okay, whatever. Listed a few things. Within 2 hours of being open, I made 2 sales. And then they slapped me with a bogus violation, once again saying that I wasn't a valid business, even though I proved that I was. And they held my funds for a month. And then once I tried to appeal that, they instantly hit me with like 48 violations, the whole business fiasco again. Like I said, even though they had all of the documentation that they needed that proved I'm a legit business, hit me with 48 violations and shut me down. It was a disaster. I ended up mailing the 2 candles that I sold because I want to get my name out there, and I spoke with the people who ordered it and just directed them to my website for future orders. And I eventually did get my money, but now I'm waiting to just even close it. I have to wait 90 days to even close my TikTok shop. Micro managing. They're all about drop shipping. They are not about small business owners. Do not at all. Don't even mess with TikTok Shop. That whole fiasco is actually what led me to YouTube. I have been saying ever since I've started this business and launched my website that there is just no competing with Etsy or Amazon. I make very few sales on my website, and I really, really want to have a stronger presence in the internet world. So I decided to do Amazon Handmade. That is very new. Not much to report on that, but I will be happy to do update videos if you want to see. Let me know in the comments if you want Amazon Handmade updates. But I also made the decision, which makes me so very nervous, to go ahead and trademark my business and my products. It's just a good thing to do as far as safeguarding my business. It's insanely expensive though. But I also feel that it is going to hopefully help push my products in the Amazon Handmade, because it'll allow me to have an Amazon store. Without being trademarked, I can't have that. So I'm really hoping that this works out, that I'm making good business choices. I get and understand it is true, you have to spend money to make money, but when you're a small business, a tiny business, spending that money without a guarantee is just terrifying. So wish me luck. And let me know in the comments any experiences that you've had with the Etsy, the Facebook, the Insta, the TikTok, or even Amazon Handmade. Or let me know if you have any questions. Catch you on the next video.